I don't know what's happening with that transition there. Hi. Hello. Welcome in. Welcome back. Welcome to this, the 19th of April, 2026. Hopefully you're doing well today. Thank you, Steam, for that. Um, it finished downloading an update, or downloading something. Um, Hopefully you're doing well today. We are back today with a indie. I think it's supposed to be a horror game. It might just be like a psychological horror. Okay, it is a psychological horror game. Uh, a game called Eclipsium. It won a award for its visual style. It's kind of like a pixelated FMV kind of effect. It looked very, very cool. It's I've heard it's kind of like a puzzle horror exploration kind of thing. So it should be a good time. It seemed right up my alley. So we're gonna be checking that out today. I'm not sure how long it is. But that is the game that we're going to be playing tonight. Hopefully you've been doing all right. Hopefully your weekend has been going well. If not, hopefully it gets better. But yeah, if you missed it, we did finish the Clock Tower series. We've officially finished all of those. So Clock Tower 1 through basically 4, all 4 of those. We've gotten through, and those are should be up on YouTube, and should be still here on Twitch for a little while. So if you want to see those, you can check those out. And for the rest of April, we're going to be checking out some more like indie horror stuff / just whatever I've kind of missed / wanted to play while we've been focusing on Clock Tower. I was going to try to see if we could do some friends' favorite retro stuff, but unfortunately, I just don't think we have the time to do that. So we're going to save that until after we get done with St. Jude month, which will be in May. It'll be for the whole month of May. And I had a plan for St. Jude month. I mean, it doesn't really affect you guys because you didn't know what the original plan was, but I will say my original plan I had to completely scrap because what I had planned didn't really fit the criteria of what St. Jude was looking for, unfortunately. I will probably use that plan for something else in the future, so I won't spoil what it is in case I do decide to use it. But it won't be for St. Jude. However, I did come up with a different plan, which should still be a good time. I think people will enjoy what we're doing for St. Jude month, regardless. But I think it definitely will fit more for St. Jude month. Last year we did Resident Evil stuff, which I didn't realize is actually probably was not the safest bet to go with for St. Jude. I was looking over the criteria again, and St. Jude actually prefers that if you do things with a teen rating or lower. And unfortunately, the Resident Evil games actually don't fit that category as much. And the thing I was planning definitely did not fit that category. So I had to rearrange some stuff. Like I said, scrap the plan. So this year we're gonna play a little bit safer. But like I said, that plan will probably come to fruition at some point down the line, just not for St. Jude month. I don't necessarily think that they would really like. I don't know. I think they've been kind of lenient on that when it comes to like the teen rating stuff, because I know there's bigger streamers that have done like mature games. Because like I think, let me check. I gotta check something before I say something. Um, yeah. Um, yeah. So people have done things like Elden Ring and like Sekiro and stuff like that for St. Jude, like year after year and stuff. And those are rated mature, right? Like those are mature rated games. And I don't think like St. Jude has been against those kinds of things. I don't know about the Dark Souls games. I'm pretty sure those are also rated mature. Yeah, Dark Souls. Let's see. I think Dark Souls 1 might be teen. No, it's mature. Uh, let's see. I swore one of them. Yeah, Dark Souls 2 is rated teen. I was like, I know one of them is rated teen. Let's see. Dark Souls 3 is mature. Yeah. And Bloodborne is certainly mature. Jesus Christ. So, like, I don't know. It's one of those things that I don't think they would really come down on the idea, but I don't know. It's one of those things that I'd rather not push it. I think the idea I had was cool, but the idea that I'm changing it out with, I'm also excited for. I gave it some more like brainstorming power last night after I kind of settled on it, and I think I'll be able to do a little bit more with the second idea, the idea I'm replacing the original idea with. So I think we're gonna just run with the second idea. Like I said, I don't really think like I think more it's about the presentation that like St. Jude is more concerned with, like how you're presenting your stream and the like representing the charity than necessarily the game itself. Because again, we did Resident Evil last year, um, but again this year we're gonna go in a different direction. Um, but anyways, I just I just wanted to say that like this year it will be something maybe a bit unexpected for our channel. It might be something you might be expecting one thing and see something completely different. I will say. So there will be, I think everything we're playing will be a first playthrough for the channel. However, I think there's only going to be really like potentially one first playthrough for me. However, I might adjust some stuff to maybe add another first playthrough. I like to keep at least one, if not two, first playthroughs for our events. There is one game I was thinking about adding, which we might add. I might take one of the games off just to add another one. But I like to have like at least one or two first playthroughs for bigger events. However, you know, I've played a lot of games, so it's hard. It gets harder and harder to do first playthroughs unless they're newer games, obviously. But like for retro games in specific, I like to do some first playthroughs for events. But I think basically everything I'm gonna stream for the event, we have not streamed before, but I've played before at some point, with exception of one of them, which I'll talk about at a later date. But I'll probably try to get a flyer up by next week. Like I said, I want to kind of basically from like a week from today, I want to get a flyer out and made so I can show it on the channel, so I can put it out on Twitter, because by the Friday the 1st of May, I do want to just hit the ground running. Like I said, we're going to start with a low a low threshold. I know money's been tight for a lot of people, so I don't want to go super hard this year. I will make stretch goals in case, you know, we blow it out of the water and are able to keep going. Obviously, but I don't want to like stress people out thinking like, oh, we need to hit this huge goal right off the bat. But all of that being said, we're gonna start lower, and you know we can always add more, right? Like we can always keep going after the fact. But I just don't want to I don't want to strain the resources, right? Like I don't want people to feel obligated to throw a lot of money in there, and I want to come up with some fun incentives, um, and all of that stuff. But yeah, so like I said, it doesn't really affect you guys. You guys didn't really know what the first thing was, but yeah, we will have a bit of a different thing going on for the channel for St. Jude month. Like I said, the rest of this month is probably just going to be checking out some indie games, some horror games, maybe some other types of games. I've got a few that I picked up on the sale, not too many, and we'll see. I probably won't play anything. There might be. I'm kind of torn. I was thinking about maybe playing one of the things that I had planned for next month, just because I would be interested to get a little bit more content out of it, but we'll see. Let's just say that the next week slash almost 2 weeks will be kind of just pickup stuff. We'll be just playing random things as we prepare for St. Jude month. So. All that being said, let's go ahead and get into Eclipsium. Again, I don't know too much about it other than the art style, and it can be kind of puzzly. But outside of that, I don't know. So I'm excited to get into it. This. Okay. Gotta wait for the game to open up. Sam, best experience with headphones. Okay, well, I am wearing said things. Okay, our cursor is like a 45-degree angle eyeball, it looks like. Okay, we're holding a heart in our hands. That's an interesting start. Screen shake, dithering, that's fine. Mouse sensitivity, probably have to do that. Frame rate is capped is fine. Pixelation amount intended, higher, highest. Okay, we'll just go with intended. Volume's a little loud. I'm gonna lower it down to like, say 50. I'm sure it'll teach us the controls. Alright. Let's get into it. I'll do a little bit of volume control on my own end. Okay, we got an eyeball. There was some sort of like hospital, yeah. Okay. Yep, someone in the hospital, someone falling down. Okay. Looks like we're waking up in a hospital. People are looking over us. Trippy. Okay. Alright. Yep, we're definitely in a hospital. Okay, control is crouch. No run. Click interacts. Got a pair of scissors. I'm guessing. Are we cutting our tongue off? Yes, we are. Okay. We're weighing our tongue. That's one heck of a way to start it, I guess. Okay, so is this giving us a reason why we don't speak, I guess? Essentially. Okay, that door closed. Okay. Oh, what was that? Something on our left arm. Okay, it's just a shadow. Nothing in the lockers. We got food. Looks like we're heading outside, but like the inside has come, or the outside has come inside. Can't read that. Okay. Okay. Passing time. Anything but moving forward. Okay. Turn the radio off. Okay, interesting. Okay. Can't read any of this. Unfortunately, it looks like there's like a slight head bob, and I don't think there's a way to turn it off. Okay, the dithering. What about screen shake? Does that? No, that's unfortunately does not turn off the head bob. Please, developers, add a way to turn off head bob. You stop so many players from being able to play your games if you have head bob. Enter Eclipsium. I mean, I didn't really do that, but sure. can crouch jump, which might be useful later. Someone's shooting at me? Okay. Are they just shooting in general? Okay. So they're really not... What's the highest not recommended? There it is. Thing on here. Guess I'm going up here. Yeah, there's some like weird eye bath thing there. This like legitimately can't tell what this dithering is actually doing. So where did that other path go? Is it just like further down the river or something? First death. What a curious feeling. Okay, it takes us to the waiting room. Okay. So, answers the question of if we can die or not. Ah, and the checkpoints. Nice. Okay. So that's how that system works. Got it. What? Ah. something? No, okay. Interesting. I was not expecting like, platforming out of this, but I guess I don't know what I was expecting yet. Which way am I going? This way? Ah, it's the point, got it. Thought we were supposed to be heading that way, but I guess we're taking a roundabout. Scenic route. We've got a tree here. Does the tree want something from us? Okay. That's the tree, and now we have a scene of... That is not our hands. That is someone else's hands. Someone having tea? Coffee? Okay, it sounded like there was like a bang or an explosion. Okay. It's definitely an explosion. Possibly some kind of war. Definitely war. Yep. Cut your way forward. Use the cutting instrument to cut down objects. Okay, now our hand is a knife. Interesting. I guess it's like contextual. It will know when it needs to be a knife. Yeah, I can't switch to it when I want to, I guess. Hold to oh. Okay, I can switch to it when I want to. Straight to hell. Right mouse to turn to normal. Okay. Interesting. Let's go over here. Is there anything this way? That would be no. Where am I going? Oh, to death. So I'm curious. No, we can't go back in there. Okay. I was wondering if maybe there was like some things hidden back. No, we have like a transformation thing. Oh, okay. Worth a try, right? Ah, there is no door. Okay. I was wondering how they were gonna deal with that, but even if you walk backwards, it just shows you nothing. Got it. Okay. Place is falling apart. Got it. So is this supposed to be our mind? I'm guessing? Because, like, it's an eye, right? So it'd be, like, this is behind the eye. So, like, represents the mind. And it's Eclipsium, so it'd be like this, like there's a, like a sun setting, like our mind. Because there's a... And this one's gonna fall. Yep. Then go here. Yep. Stop. By the way, there's no run. This is as fast as we go. So, because there's a thing that happens when you see it happen with old people, where when the sun goes down, they like get a certain like a psychosis that happens. I believe it's called sundowners. And I wonder if that's what this is in relation to. Because if it's a reference to, like, World War II or something like that, then, like, the idea that, like, we're playing someone very, very old who's having some sort of, like, psychosis, you know. Or we could be that person we just saw get shot in the street. I don't know. We've got more questions than answers. So we've only been playing for like 15 minutes. But there's possibilities. We've been shown a few things. Our tongue did get cut out, so we're not able to speak. Go away. Hi, Void. How you doing today? So, there's something about not speaking. The question is it looked like we did it voluntarily, but I'm wondering if that was actually not a choice. Now we're in some sort of cave. We got a box here. Power box possible. Okay, elevator this way. Yeah, like it's gonna let us get over to the elevator. Maybe that's just our ultimate goal. That's fine, 1 by 1 post WrestleMania. How'd you guys feel about it overall? I've heard mixed things, we'll say. Okay, I figured that was death, but... I was just there for the food. Fair enough. Okay, so we're starting to see this change as well. Every time we die, these places get more messed up. So this got more of a cave. There's like these mushrooms growing as well. Did you play Division? Nice. Interesting. It also should, like, puts you in the direction that you're supposed to go. So, like, we went over there, but obviously it wants us to go down here. I wonder if there's, like, a limit to how many times you can die before, like, something happens. Got a thing on a chain there and stairs up. We can't cut that. Just trying to see. Okay, that's not a... There's an invisible wall there. Okay, I've got a glowing wall. More of these tendrils. Got a button there, but why is there a light here? It's very dark over here. What is this? I'm guessing we have to go that way. Something's gonna happen with this elevator. Okay. Oh no, who could have seen this coming? Every time we try to head up, it pushes us down further. That is a recurring theme so far. So I wonder if is that part of the, like, narrative they're trying to sell here. It's like, we're trying to get to a specific, like, memory or something, but we know by getting to that memory, we have to, like, face a truth, right? And we don't want to face that truth, so we keep pushing it deeper. Maybe that's the idea here. Because you could hear, like, the birds chirping and stuff, but... I don't know, we'll see. I could also just be reading too much into it, but when it's a psychological horror game, like, that's kind of the point, right? Like, it's like, what are these things represent? There's a sign here. Okay, something definitely grabs us, right? No? Nothing in this dark path. Figured I'd check just in case. Sound came from our right. Oh, huh. Okay. Wait. Close the door behind us. So we definitely missed something by not going the other way. I wonder if we could... Less than 5 minutes ago. Hold on. Continue. I want to see where it continues from. I wonder if it's at the door. Let's see where it goes from, because I want to see... Oh. Weird... Okay, so we can go back this way. Let's go this way. Okay, there's nothing. Just thought I'd check. So we're going into something that looks like a mouth. think we need to do that. Where's this other light coming from? Maybe it's this way. Okay, the other light's back there. Okay, there it is. Is this a thing we can grab? No. Okay. There's supposed to be, looks like there's another light there. Okay, so what I think we're supposed to do is do this, and then go back to this light. To make it brighter, yeah. And then that will give us access to that light, yeah. This light to open that up. Okay. And I'm guessing it's behind us, so. So we're gonna use this light. See the light right there. To get to that light. Gotta go all the way back to this one. And then I'm guessing whatever that illuminated over there. Ah, switch. Yep, there we go. Let there be light. Okay, so we've got some nasty, like, leech-like things in the darkness. That looks like the sphere from Riven. Okay, I'm guessing it wants us to go that way. Can we go that way? Nope. Visible walls, got it. Okay. That's unfortunate. Anything on this? I don't know if there's like any collectibles or anything. We really haven't been shown anything like that, so the only thing we found is like a little side achievement for playing with that little thing, but hi. Uh-huh. Well. Okay, looks like we have constellations and a solarium. Yep. New power. Stick our hand in the hole. Stick our hand on the hole. Okay. Putting an IV in. See that which has been hidden. Use optical instrument to view hidden paths and objects. Okay. Huh. How long is this path? Huh. Hi. Are we following you? Yep. Angler fished. See if there's anything hidden in here. Not seeing anything. Well, this is not where we were. So I'm guessing that was a required death. Okay, this house has smoke coming out of it. Okay, we'll need that. For the well. Can we chop chain with our thing? We can. Okay. Really hard to select these. Oh, I'm looking at smoke. Okay. Wind chimes. Someone put wind chimes in here. We're gonna get killed by something in here. That's a lot of wind chimes. There's our bucket. Okay, so we got the bucket, we got the crank. If that rope works, then we have what we need to get water to put out to get a key, get the key. We just don't know what the key goes to yet. Water. E. Mill. Okay, what is in the mill? Does this connect back to the blacksmith? Is that what that door did? Next to the well. Oh, there's 3 keys needed. It does connect back to the blacksmith. Okay. Okay, where does this middle path go then? Let's go back to the witch's hut. No, looks like it goes to like a fishing hut. Scarecrow. Do you have a key? But this is a fishing hut. Someone just screaming there? Oh, it's a cow? It's 2 keys. Oh no, it's not a fishing hut, it's a barn. Okay. So each location, so the blacksmith had one. The blacksmith had one, the granary had one, which means that we need to find one more building. There was that building over there, but I doubt it's that one. Oh, maybe it is. There is this church here, but I'm guessing that's where we'll end up, so it's this house? That had a basement, and we'll have the 3rd key somewhere, I guess. Can't pull out of any of my inventory here. Yeah, my inventory goes away in that hut. Strange. I guess that was only to find the pail? Is there nothing else to find around here? Because we're still missing one key. Hey, Leaf, how you doing today? How was WrestleMania? Good, just got home? Nice. Ah, here we go. There was a fishery. It's back here. Wasn't very many. It was cool to see friends I haven't seen in a while. Yeah. Sometimes those, sometimes that's all you can ask for. Okay, let's say there should be. Yep, there we go. We're looking for a key in here. I'm guessing is in this boat. Got that rope. Is there a key in there? Oh no, we're sitting somewhere. Interesting. Not expecting to go anywhere, but I guess we're going somewhere. We're taking a trip. Guess we gotta fish up the key. Oh no, but just a bunch of dead fish. And the key will make itself appear. Got it. So now we have all 3 keys. And now it's raining dead fish. Great. And blood. What a lovely place we have here. Nice. A little extra rowing animation on shore. Okay, now we can go down here, which should lead us back to the door. We get all 3 keys, so we'll open the door, which I'm guessing will take us to the church. Okay. Trippy. Hi. Okay, well, you're whatever's really there. am I supposed to do about you? Can't stop looking at you. Maybe? Oh, okay. I was like, I think I'm just supposed to leave, but it wouldn't let me walk out the door for some reason. Okay. Bye. Oh, hello. We're back to this again, huh? I'm just gonna keep on going this way. You mind? Can I have my camera back? No? No? Okay, there we go. They haven't really done anything interesting with that hidden stuff yet. Oh, I think we got a round 3. Hi. How are you? Yeah. I'm just gonna keep walking away. Alright. Didn't really have to slam the door in her face there, friend. Wasn't really doing a whole lot. Just looking at you. Okay. Saying hands with eyes. Are they telling us to keep it shut? I ain't gonna do that. To the dolls hanging up there. Okie dokie. Oh. We're back. I know this was supposed to be ominous, but like... It's just someone looking at us. It's a real cool design. Yeah, just... Okay, we went into their eye. Which is something I referenced earlier, going behind the eye. Which this is where we revive from. Yeah. A big key. So we're the key? Interesting. What are we the key to? Or maybe their mind is the key, but that's where we start, so... I might be mixing metaphors here. Because that's where we woke up at. But we went into their eye, which is their mind. Unless that is supposed to be us. Nice. Very cool effect. Still haven't seen anything hidden with this. Waiting for that to play a part. Okay, we're going to the belfry, it looks like. Just a second. Alright, just making sure YouTube and stuff was still working. Yep, does look like it. Okay. Okay, we're supposed to ring the bell. Everything's on fire, yeah. Okay. Don't know what they're saying. So is this implying that something we did cost a lot of people lives? Hey, welcome in, Nerdlease. Sorry, the game is very loud. Welcome in, Nerdlease, and Raiders Hopefully you're doing well tonight. Playing some Replaced. I have heard about that game. I haven't seen too much about it. Hopefully you're doing well tonight. If you don't know who I am, Massive Games. Play a variety of games here on the channel. Mostly horror, mostly retro. Tonight we are checking out Eclipsium. The nerds have arrived. Yes, yes, they have. If you need a run for any reason, get you some food, get you some water, or go take a nap. Completely understand. Just throw us a follow. Come back when you can. We'd love to have you. It's very good. More combat than you expected? Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I like I said, I've heard of it, but I don't think I've seen too much about it. But I do appreciate the raid. Also, I do like to ask of our new raiders, um, if you would like, feel free to tell us what's your favorite retro game, what's your favorite horror game, and if you have one, what's your favorite retro horror game, or feel free to keep lurking. I'd love to have you here. But I do appreciate the raid. I have no idea what's going on in the game right now. People are chanting at us, and everything's on fire. So enjoy the game. I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what the heck is going on right now. We rang the bell in the belfry, and everything's on fire. And I guess we're walking away now. I don't even know if I'm heading the right direction. I guess I can't go that way. No idea what's going on. Also, I have no idea what they're saying. Ah. Okay. And now we're back at the hospital. And now there's a fire at the hospital. Cold fire. When all other lights go out, use the burning instrument to light your path. Oh. Fun. Can we throw it? No. It's just like a light. Ah, that's why we couldn't go through that dark tunnel before, because we didn't have the hand torch. Now, can we go through here? Yeah, now we can go through here. And now I'm guessing we can go through the forest. But again, welcome in. Hopefully you had a good time. But yeah, I'll look into that Replaced. I've seen a few people checking it out. Definitely. By the way, if you're not already following Nerdlies, make sure you give them a follow. Another member of the Eclipsium team. So, definitely worth a follow if you haven't already. And now our hands out. Okay, is that all of our abilities? Okay, I'm guessing that's our 3 abilities. Are these pigs? What are these? They look like pigs. At least for now, until they turn into people, right? Okay, they're all going towards some sort of factory. That's ominous. Ooh, I wonder if it looks different if we look through... No, we don't see anything. Good. Got it. Great. Okay. Sure. To the factory we go. Let's see what horrors await us in here. Still haven't found any, like... So this said it's supposed to reveal, like, secret stuff, and I still haven't found any secrets for it to reveal. Like... Okay, see the ladder. There's something over here. I haven't found any, like, collectibles or anything, so I don't know. I don't know. We'll just climb the ladder. There's a secret path over here. Nope. Okay. Strange. Still not sure what this narrative is getting at. It seems like we're looking for someone, potentially, but... Ooh, slapped my mouse around. Or we're looking for an escape? I don't know. I'm not sure what our goal is. Or what a lot of this represents. That is... interesting. It's like someone tried to blood eagle a pig. Okay. Okay, so this is teaching us we can light things with our hand? Yes, okay. New mechanic! So, like, there's definitely maybe a reference to, like, pigs to the slaughter. And we just came from, like, you know... Let's go down. Okay, there's an invisible wall there. You know, we rang a bell which started a big fire, which ended with someone, like, burnt at the stake, which gave us firepower. Oh, we're supposed to hold on to this. Interesting. And us holding on to this makes us one of the pigs for the slaughter? Or just... Are we gonna drop down there? Yeah. Part of the machine. Again, I'm not sure where this narrative is going. We saw someone sip some, like, tea or coffee. They saw, like, what looked like an explosion outside, someone get shot in the street. Then, when they saw the knife, God, picking the items in this game is a little difficult. That's when we got our knife hand ability. But our hand seemed different than the person who was drinking's hand. I'm not sure. Is there anything hidden in here? No. Okay. So I don't think that's we're the same person. Also, so far there hasn't been any, like, real combat or anything. Not sure if that's going to change at any point. Got pigs splayed open. Fun. Well, maybe we can interact with those cogs, but... grab onto the pigs? No. Might be something here? Pull that. Then what? Okay. Oh. Kinda stuck. Oh, we can... Never mind. I'm a dingus. I was like, then we can go the way the pigs came from. Wait, this is just back the way we came. Is there something on the other side here? Ah, here. Okay. Like, there has to be something over here, otherwise we're about to get crushed. Okay, no secrets, just a ladder. That's a lot of pork. Okay, so they move, and then they stop, and then they move, and then they stop, and then we're gonna follow this, I'm guessing. Okay. Can't go to the sides there. By the way, I can't move any faster than this, so... Okie dokie. Put our hand out. Never mind, I'm gonna have to light it back up because I can't see anything. Ooh, tight squeeze. Gotta hit those claustrophobia fears for those people. Go that way. Just shuffle like this. Anyways. Which makes no sense with the animation, obviously. We're gonna fall down. No, okay, those are cables. I thought that was like a hole there. Ah, a ladder. Why does that look like a snake? Oh, it's the dithering, okay. I was like, is that moving? No, it's not moving. That's a lot of pigs. The game does a good job of setting up set pieces, too. It's a very interesting game. Again, I'm still waiting for it to kind of tell us, or at least give us a bit more information on what this narrative is getting at. We've seen references to, like, witchcraft, we've seen references to war, we've got this, like, you know, a slaughterhouse, like a giant industrial slaughterhouse kind of imagery. Like, there's a lot of references here to a lot of different things. So I'm very curious what this is kind of getting at. Hey Jason, how you doing today? Okay. Looks like we might be taking a trip. Going well, Watch WrestleMania. How's it going? It's going pretty well. Going pretty well. We're playing Eclipsium. It has a very interesting art style. But we're still trying to kind of identify the narrative here. Okay. So we lit that on fire and it lowered a hook. Wrong organ. I hope this hurts. I've heard that line before. Watch WrestleMania? Nah. I haven't watched wrestling, like legitimately watched wrestling in a while. I think I've seen most of like the highlights of like who won and what happened and stuff, but no, I didn't watch it. I feel like we played a game or something that said I hope this hurts. I don't know what it was. Maybe I watched someone play something. I hope this hurts. Maybe that's gonna be a part of the narrative. But that was an achievement, so. That's not good. And I'm guessing that's where we're taking a trip to. Bye! Wow, we almost missed the hole there. We're being devoured. Which, you know, means of production, you know, that consumed, that goes along with the whole slaughterhouse, industrial slaughterhouse, you know, that still fits that narrative. Being consumed. Team Brock is retired now. He should have retired a long time ago, to be honest. They, in my opinion, they never should have brought him back, but you know. What is this? Ah! Just take an eyeball out. Only brought back from. I mean, that's the reason why they bring a lot of. That's the reason why they bring most people back. To be honest, is because of money or ticket sales, or they believe it'll do some sort of draw. Okay. So we've sacrificed a tongue, a heart, and an eye. And in return, we've gained this weird orb. It's the first time we've gotten something in return. Yeah, the sales for Mania this year did not do well. I mean, they didn't have any, like, based on what I was seeing of the matches, like, they didn't really have any heat. Like I don't know. I just didn't. I looked at the card and I was like, I don't feel like any of these are like Mania matches, man. Like one of them could have been, but it was so bogged down by other stuff, which was like Randy Cody. I was like, that feels like a Mania match, but then you had Pat and Jelly Roll mixed in there, and it's like, what is this, Mania 1? Why do we got so many stars? Now this is on fire. Interesting. So it seems like we destroy everything we interact with. I wonder why that is. Maybe that plays in the narrative as well. Like they didn't need all that extra stuff for Cody and Randy. That was a match by itself. Like, see if there's anything hidden down here. But you know. But everything else that I saw on the card was just kind of like, meh. Like they felt like they were matches for other pay-per-views, right? Like they could have been good pay-per-view matches, but they were not good WrestleMania matches, right? Because like WrestleMania is where it's like, okay, this is the payoff, this is the pinnacle, this is everything's on the line kind of stuff, and it just didn't look that way. It really didn't. It felt like this was like a backlash or, you know, something, right? It just, I don't know. It did not look like it was worth the price of admission, and it looks like people agreed, to be honest. Like I said, I've heard mixed things. I heard some people liked most of it. I heard some people really didn't like any of it. You know. I didn't watch it. I've not really been interested in wrestling in months, to be honest, and I've been too busy with personal stuff to even really sit down and watch it. Even brought Cena back, yeah, as kind of like a presenter, yeah. I mean, they kind of had to, because like with his retirement being what it was, like, no one wanted that. Like, no one wanted his retirement match to be that, and especially to who he lost to. Like, of all the people that needed like a push, Gunter is not that guy. They had the same problem with when Lesnar broke the streak, right? And then, you know, Roman after getting the win after that. Like, neither one of those guys needed to beat Undertaker at WrestleMania, right? Those were the least, like, the people that needed that kind of push the least. It's the same thing with Gunther and Cena. It's like Gunther didn't need that. Like, he absolutely didn't need that. Someone else, if someone else was going to beat Cena, they would have benefited a lot more than getting Gunther, or Gunther, depending on how you want to pronounce it. Is there something hidden here? Am I supposed to go along this metal slide? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Okay, I'm guessing I am, because that looks like that's a dead end. I'm gonna go back over here and check. They're making him the career killer. Yeah, but the problem is like, in that case, he's just... AJ's lost to him at the Rumble. But again, he doesn't really need that, and like, it's not even a good gimmick for him, because he's such a like a hoss wrestler. That kind of gimmick doesn't really work for someone that wrestles like he does, in my opinion. The reason why like the Legend Killer thing worked for Randy is because Randy's like a smaller guy, right? Like he's a more agile guy. So when you have someone who is a like legitimately more like rigorous versus people that are older or retiring, it makes sense. But when you have like Gunther kind of like lumbering around the ring because he's a bigger guy, he doesn't make the retiree look that good. Right? It just he just looks like he's just I don't know, throwing an old guy around very slowly. It just, I don't know. It doesn't make sense in my opinion, but again, I'm not a writer for the company, nor does anybody really care about that, so. Alright, where are we going? We're still trying to work our way to the middle, I would assume. Yeah, looks like we're still going that way. I'm gonna go back this way and check the... I don't know. What is this? Oh, that's just a... It's just a visual artifact. Something... Is there something here? Not seeing anything. I don't think this thing is really going to show us hidden stuff. I think it's going to only show us hidden stuff when the game wants it to show us hidden stuff. I don't know if it's going to mean outside of puzzles and stuff. I think I should probably stop exploring too much. I think that's the purpose. He works methodical style that shows that old wrestler can't keep up. Very Bob Backlund. Yeah, but the problem is like the methodical style is not what modern audiences go for anymore, right? People aren't looking for the Bob Backlund. That's not the modern trope. And in that regard, like he doesn't really show off his technical stuff anymore. They use him as a hoss. So he doesn't get to be the Bob Backlund. Like, how long was his match with Seth? Like, legitimately, right? Like, it was probably, what, 10 minutes? 7 minutes? Probably wasn't that long. And for a technical match, you need longer matches. And WWE is not putting on long matches anymore. He can't be Bob Backlund. They don't give him enough time. Can I turn all of these off? No, just that one, okay. 15 minutes? Was it really 15 minutes? That's kind of surprising. Wasn't good because they sold it as a grudge match. Was there a grudge there? I thought he just attacked Seth and then he was like, okay, I'm gonna fight you now. Oh, we're going to a Firewatch tower? Okay, interesting. It's not where I expected us to go. Okay, I mean, we're as close to this thing as we can get, it looks like, though. No, sorry, here's Seth to find Braun Breaker, but Braun was out. Oh. Well, Braun showed up, right? Didn't he attack Seth during the match? After the match. Oh. Okay, let's see if we see anything in here. Yeah, no, that's just completely useless. Okay, we got like a swirl thing here. Okay, so we're at like a Firewatch tower. Oh, are we supposed to throw this at that? Oh, interesting. Oh. Very cool. We drained the ocean. Oh, that's not good. Are you gonna suck us into the orb there? Because we can't. Can't go back. Okay, that doesn't show anything. Whoa, what the hell? Oh, okay, we can. But I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I don't like Gunter as the career killer. It's just I feel like that gimmick is not gonna last very long because they're gonna run out of retirees pretty quickly, and two, like I said, I just don't think a big hoss is gonna do well unless they give him like technical matches. The problem is technical matches are very like opponent dependent. So okay, so now I guess I go this way. Yes, okay. Interesting. These look kind of like fingers now. More dead fish. Oh, that's a dead whale. So, do we just represent death? Is that what we're supposed to be here? Like, is that it? Nice, they put barnacles on the whale. Nice. Nice touch. Okay, there's mines. Undersea mines. Because so far we very obviously have destroyed very many things. Okay, looks like we're gonna have to go into the belly of a whale. These things don't like light, so I'm guessing our fire hand is going to protect us here. So they're testing our knowledge from earlier. Okay. That looks like the door to a submarine. Huh. Nice. Okay, what are we doing here? Is there another hand there for a second? That was weird. We reached up and it looked like there was another hand there for a second. Okay. Looks like we got some cable with electricity. Okay, we have 3 cables with electricity. Well, the one we followed in was this one, so... Okay. This might be time to use the hand. Ah. Okay, yep. So they finally give us another use for the hand. And then it's gonna reset. Sneaky. Let me go through here. Okay, we don't need the hand anymore. Easy enough. What is this? What am I looking at? It's a broken thing. I turn the power off? Am I supposed to interact with something in here? Oh, maybe knife hand. Yeah. Punch, yeah. Okay. I'm guessing that did something. Okay. Okay, can't open that door. What's in this way? Okay, we got another thing we're doing. Okay, we can't go back up. That's not a good sign. Ouch. Okay, we got power going to the right and to the left. we actually going anywhere? I don't think we're going anywhere. We're not. Okay. So don't go to the right. The right is not correct. So go to the left. Okay, I'm guessing this is going to be a like a memory thing, like left, left, right, left. No, okay, nope. I put too much, too much faith in there being a puzzle here. Never mind. Too much faith in there being a puzzle there. That's on me, I guess. Now, we're gonna fall down? Yep. Because we couldn't get back up the ladder that we came down on, so this is gonna put us on the middle, which is that door that we couldn't open. Right? Okay, we need a 3-digit code for that. A lot of landmines. Okay. Yep. Is this where the ladder leads? Yep, that's where the ladder leads. Okay. Now we can open the middle. Okay, what does that do for us? Okay, the boat is straight up and down. Does that help us with the code at all? Helps us get to the code, but it doesn't tell us anything. Okay. So we can make the boat go in 3 different directions. Not sure what that gives us just yet. But we need a 3-digit code. Well, it allows us to open this. That's not what I told you to do. that. Aha. There's a ladder there. Okay, so we need the boat to tip the other direction so we can use that ladder. So we turned the power on so that we could power the thing that moves the boat. And we gotta go that way. So all the water drains out of this direction. And then go down, and I'm guessing down wherever this opened up will give us access to wherever the code is, and then we can go level it back out, put the code in, and then it'll give us access to probably the, like, main thing. Long ladder. Yep. Okay. Alright, got some highlighted stuff, so that means we're probably gonna have to arrange this. Okay, this guy is looking right here. So he's not it. Okay, there's a 4, 3, 2, 3, 4. Unless it wants us to get 4. And then we have to arrange this differently. That's most assuredly a 2, though, right? Unless, does each one of these guys give us a number? So that could be 5, right? Okay, so it's either 2, 5, 4 or 2, 3, 4. I'm starting to think it might be 5. It's definitely 2. Two. Yeah, I think it's 2, 5, 4. Okay. Alright. That gives us that. So now we need to write the ship again and then input the code. Okay, I selected the thing. Do the thing. They really should just have those on number keys. Trying to select them with the mouse is a little finicky. Can we go there? I'm gonna guess we probably can't. Well, maybe we can, but... No, it's underwater, it looks like. Okay. That's what I thought, but I wanted to check. Okay. Let's right the submarine. Well, we could get here before. Okay, I guess we gotta go up here then. Okay. 2, 5, 4. Oh, this opened. Okay. Okay. Little lever on the wall. Oh, it's a nuclear sub. Are we death? Hmm. End draws near is what that achievement said. Still have no clue what our narrative is here. Oof. Guess we're supposed to go this way. There's something I'm supposed to interact with? Oh, okay. I was like, I see this light, but... thought it was just light. In the forest again. Last time we were here, we followed someone into an anglerfish that ate us. Flashes in the sky. Boat. Motorboat this time. Oh, we are going to the... Oh, it's a giant version of where we put our heart this time. Okay. It's turning... Uh-huh. I can't direct the boat or anything. Oh. This doesn't seem good. Yeah, I can't do anything, so... Okay. Blood seeping upwards. So they're gonna have to do some like real work with the imagery here to kind of explain what we're working at, because again, we've seen a lot of imagery for like metaphorical things, but nothing that's really connected. It's just like metaphor, 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 right? Like, but they're not really like, there's no like connective tissue of the metaphors, right? Like we've seen the industrial complex, we've seen like witch hunt and stuff like these are just concepts of like society's like failures essentially, but like not really any connective tissue between them. So I you know, it's just like industrial complex of consumerism. It's like, okay, yeah, sure, you got witch hunts, sure, yeah. You know, you had a nuclear sub and war, and it's like, okay, yeah, you're talking about humanity's problems, but like, There's got to be something more than just being like, humanity sucks. Sure, yeah, we know, like, there's a lot of problems with humanity, but, like, what is the connection between all of these things and our character, or the person that we keep seeing? Why did they help us with the nuclear option, right? Like, why, like, why did we give our heart that we're now going to retrieve, right? Like, oh, probably fire. Okay. Now we need our eye to know which one is the actual door handle. Oh, no, this one. Okay. We've returned here again. Okay, there's a chain here. Okay, was that the thing binding us? Okay. Okay, now we have to use the eye, probably. Yep, there we go. Okay. Probably the eye again to start showing us paths. Not chop through those? I guess not. Okay. Okay, so we're cutting through things that bind us. I get it, but why? Oh, this is gonna be fun. Okay, I see the chain. Where's the chain? Over there. Where is it in relation? I fell right through the chain. That's not what I was intending. Can't jump very far, which is unfortunate. Okay, so I think the trick here is we have to use the railroad tracks to, like, rotate ourselves. Oh, I bounced off of something. Infinite falling again. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I think we have to use, like, the railroad tracks. I think that's why this is like this, right? So this is to teach us to rotate. So then we can fall down. Then rotate again, and then, okay. This is very difficult to navigate. It's mainly because, like, they didn't make the chain easy to find in this one with this rotation. They shouldn't have made it this complicated. They should have shown the rotation first with a chain and then added the, like... lag there. Okay, this is gonna have hidden paths, I'm guessing. No. Oh, is it gonna be... Oh, no, this is what they're doing. Okay. They're doing the thing I was just saying, where they show you the spirals and then... Yeah. Okay. So that last one was the tutorial for... the thing. That's fun. Great. Yeah, this game shouldn't have had platforming. Like, well, a game built as a walking sim should not have platforming. Okay. Use this one as a full spiral. Okay, so this is a pillar. Interesting, okay. This is completely disorienting. It's a cool effect, but it's not a very accommodating one. Yeah, now I'm gonna fall infinitely, which is gonna reset me. Okay, so I need to get there. What is the easiest way for me to get there? I need to get to this pillar to get to those stairs. Okay. Yeah, I don't... Not a fan. Not a fan of this. Okay. I think I just skipped a whole bunch of stuff by doing it that way, but that's fine. Hey, Energize, how you doing today? Yeah, I think I just skipped the entire spiraling portion by just jumping down quick there. Okay, where is the chain? I don't even see a chain, so I guess we gotta find it first. Ooh. I guess as it's down. Is this one of those that you have to go down to go up puzzles? Yeah, because I think I'm cycling. Okay. I need to find the chain. By the way, these floating things that you see, they're pigs. That's what these are. They're pigs. Where's the chain? There it is. Okay. So the chain is over there. It is at the end of a big pipe. So... theory. If I figure out where it is. I'm doing alright. Music's dope. Yeah, the music's good. This last sequence has been a little annoying. Okay, so if it's there, then it's behind me. Okay. So in relation to that, hey D-Man, how you doing today? Okay, so the chain should be up there, right? Yes, okay. So how do I... There it is. Okay. So it's gonna be right there. Cool. Three-dimensional thinking. Okay. Ah, we've reached the end, because now we're going to need a key. Hi. Ah, the key's in your eye again, I'm guessing. Are we going to walk across your finger? Yes, we are. Oh no, we're just going to stand on your finger. No, we are going to walk across your finger. Oh. No, we're not. Okay, I guess I just gotta stand still. I'll stand still. My bad. What? What am I doing? Can't do anything. Oh. Okay. We have a big key. Okay. Now I follow big trees back to where we put big key. Are you kidding me right now? I was like, come on, man. And then this is going to build, I'm guessing, build a bridge. Oh, yes, we are the key. I put that together earlier. Sweet. Am I turning myself the wrong way? Oh, what? What is going on right now? Oh, I had to like fidget with the key to get it to fit in the keyhole. There we go. Looks like you're playing as key person in this game. Yes. Well, earlier we went in and fetched a key from their eye, but it was in the place of where we started the game, so they were definitely drawing an analogy that we were the key. Okay, so we're cutting the chain again. So we release the chain. Ball and chain? That's okay. Are they? See, again, they're making a lot of like weird analogies potentially, but I don't know what we're supposed to be getting from this. Okay, do we use this? Okay. Now we're in here. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh. I'm doing the splitting of the camera now. Great. That's not gonna get annoying at all. It's cool effects, like, I really like what they've done with the game mechanically, but, like, this story is, like, unbelievably, like, I could not for the life of you tell me what we're trying to accomplish here. Like... So... Okay, they got, like, a bloody painting. No, this is just where we came from. Maybe we have to touch the bloody painting? That's where we came from. Looks like a hand, yeah, maybe. No, that's not doing anything. We do have other tools, though. Like... Okay. The problem is I can't look from the sides, right? Like, if I move the mouse, this is what happens, so... It moves the room. So maybe I'm not supposed to go this way? Maybe there's another direction to go? Maybe that's just a dead end? No? Oh, interesting, okay. Okay, if we go up... Okay, if we go up, we get this hallway. Which just gives us access to this. Okay. Maybe I need to get further into this room. Okay. Okay, what the heck? Okay, I can't jump into the painting. It looks like there might be something here. Ah, there we go. I was like, it looked like there was something to the right and left. And there's spiral staircase, which is why it's even more confusing. Squat down. So whatever we're looking for is here. That was, oh boy, that was confusing. Yeah, and see, now I can look around again. Okay, we have... There's a rusted lock and a light one. Which one do I pick? I think it's find a way forward, but I have to say it also feels a bit claustrophobic. Yeah. I'm gonna go with this one. Oh, it didn't matter. Well, maybe it did. I don't know. Alright. Well. Back where we started, eh? No handle to get out this way. Well, thank you. Oh, it's a pig. Another pig. Are you guys gonna open the door for me? Yes, you are. Okay. March of the Pigs. Okay. Sure, sure. And the pigs have come to overthrow the king. Okay. Again, a lot of analogies here, but no central messaging. Are they going to build a pig bridge for us? Is that what's going to happen now? Although I can't even tell if that's the king. That might have been the person we've been seeing this whole time. No, they're throwing themselves in the hole. Are they gonna fill the hole? Is that the idea? Yes, they're gonna fill the hole. And then I'll be able to walk across all of the pigs. Yeah, boy howdy. I gotta wait for this last couple. You guys good? Alright. And a serpent. Okay. And I'm guessing we have to climb the serpent to get to... Yep. Ah, they had a little, little bit of a bug here. So, what happened is when they broke this wall, they forgot, they deleted the geometry for this side. So what's happening is, so a little bit of game development here. So on this side of the wall, there's geometry. On this side of the wall, there isn't. And if you know how stuff works, is polygons are essentially like a piece of paper, right? So if you don't have something on one side, you can see through it, right? It's kind of like a one-sided mirror. So when you have geometry, it's usually like three-dimensional, right? So if you don't have something to block the other side, so when this wall gets destroyed, you can see through it. That's why you can see into the abyss here, and see outside the level and stuff like that, is because there's nothing here to block this. But that's why you can't see through this side, is because there's geometry here. There's a polygon there. It has something to do with what's called normals. It's when a normal is facing the camera, it renders. It shows it what to render. But if there's no normal facing here, or if there's no polygon here, it doesn't render. So you can see out there. So little game development stuff for you. I wonder if they did the same thing here. Nope, see, like this one's correct. So there's polygons on both sides, so you can't see through that one. But the one back there does have problems. That one's fine. You're one angry-looking snake, aren't you? Oh, you still attacked me even though I had my hand on fire. Interesting. I was wondering if I could deter it with fire, but looks like we're gonna have to do something else. I was gonna have to do something with the pictures. taken? We took an arrow? We have blood on our hands. Oh. But the deer is back? Oh, interesting. Pet the kitty. Okay. Got a painting we can do something with there. Okay. Guessing we can chop this. That's a log. We can probably put into a fireplace. And then we can light it with our fire hand. And then, oh, interesting. So we're getting a mechanic. Can we take the snow painting? We can. Yep. We're getting a mechanic with the portraits. We put the snow painting up there. I want to put the snow painting up there. Okay, we just needed it in the room to warm it up. To get part of a sword. Okay. Oh, okay, it was stabbed with part of a sword. Again. Okay. Then over there. Okay, we need to take this into the frozen area so that way we can freeze the lake. Take that into here, so the lake will be frozen. So that we can give this the sword, right? Ah, no, so we can get the other half of the sword. Okay, perfect. And now we can leave to fight the... Wait, no, unless there's a third piece. That sword did not look complete. Is there a piece of the sword in here? Can we take this painting off? No, we can't. Okay. Alright, so I'm guessing the sword is complete. So now we can defeat the snake with the sword. Like I said, mechanically, I really like this game, with the exception of the weird, like, cycling platforming section. Wait, where's our exit? Okay, there is probably another piece to the sword, I guess. Hmm. Oh. How do I get back? Because the painting was down there, but... No... There's no painting anymore. Hello? What happened? Why did our exit disappear? Oh, is it because these paintings are outside of... No? Is there... Okay, there's got to be a third piece of the sword, then. If it's locking us in here... Oh, maybe we can bring the winter one in here? We haven't done that. Where is the winter painting? There it is. So I guess... Maybe it causes like a rainfall or something? Oh, it opens a path. Okay. That's what it was. I was like, okay, there has to be a third piece then. So we're locked in here. There's only a set number of combos we can do. And I knew the sword didn't look complete because it didn't have the point. Ah, and then the cat. I'm very curious. Does this cat look weird? Nope, still looks like a cat. See, and then like, yeah, I don't know what this narrative is. I'll be honest. I don't know what this narrative is. Yep, and now that's reappeared. Because I was like, okay, so they're working together to build a bridge to stop. Because if you use the snake as the metaphor for the adversary. Right, now we've gotten a weapon to defeat the adversary, which is the snake. Right. And now we will... Here was a man ridiculously armed with nothing more than... Hold on. The achievement had a quote on it. Nothing more than a sword standing in its path. What is that a quote to? And here was a man ridiculously armed with nothing more than a sword. This is a quote. Yes, I know it's an achievement. Okay. All there is a reference to this achievement. I don't know. I feel like that's something. Hmm. We can't climb that way. Yeah, I'm very curious where this narrative is going. Music's great though. atmosphere is great. Mechanics are cool. Okay, we're giving another piece of ourselves. A rib? Oh, we're using ribs to climb. Fun. Great. Okay, we're almost to the heart here. I mean, I guess we are to the heart. Oh, there's something in front of us. What's this? Okay, we found whoever we were looking for, I guess. The person we've been seeing this whole time. 605. Clock stuck. Okay. Our character's disappearing. Interesting. Is it gonna go tick over to like 606? Yep. That's not how a minute's hands work, but sure. It'd be a second hand that was doing that, but that's fine. End of Eclipsium. Congratulations. So... okay. What? I feel like there's a ton of things that this could be, right? Narrative. Boy howdy, Max Freeberg, I'm gonna need you to sit down and talk to me what you mean by narrative, because boy howdy, you threw a lot of different symbolistic things out there, but I really can't find a connective tissue. Like, I think as a game, that is a really well put together game. Like, the audio is good, the visuals are amazing. It definitely deserves the awards that it got for visuals. I think it still needs head bob option. Accessibility. This game also, accessibility nightmare. Visually, unfortunately, there's going to be a lot of people that can't play this game. Just because, one, head bob. Two, that there's certain people that are just not going to be able to play the game because of how it looks, which is unfortunate. But sometimes with artistic things, you just that happens, unfortunately. Also, I don't know why there's screen tearing on the credits here. I don't think you guys are seeing it, but I'm definitely seeing it. But there's a lot of symbolistic things here. Like, symbolism is throughout. It's definitely an artistic piece, but I don't know if I really see. Hold on, let's go to select chapter and see if. Okay, they're just numbered. I was wondering if there was like chapter names, because maybe that would give us some idea. Alright, let's see how we did achievement-wise. We got 10 of 11 achievements. What achievement did we miss? Okay, there's an achievement called Schurfberbeck. It isn't at all pleasant to see oneself. How do I even get that? Hold on. What does that even mean? Okay. I don't need the awards. I just need to know. Okay, this is apparently a renowned Finnish modernist painter celebrated her transition from French modern realism to minimalist. Interesting. Realist works in self-portraits. Okay, self-portraits. That explains why it's not easy to look at oneself. Okay, how do I get the achievement? Finnish art icon. Eclipse.
Does your internet...
Oh, shush. Okay, let's see how to get this achievement. Okay, it's in that weird like rotational thing. Yeah, it's here, I think. Alright, let's get this achievement. The last achievement. Can you open the door, please? Thank you. Oh, is this isn't the right place, I don't think. Maybe it is. Hold on. Wait, I don't think this is the right one. We might have to check the chapter again. I don't remember what chapter this is. Oh, this is the right chapter, yeah, because we gotta go in here. Okay. have to, like, step here, and then go here, and then... When does it split again? There we go. Okay. So somewhere in here there's a bloody portrait we have to look at. But it's not the one that we found. I think it was when we were going down the stairs, there was a side path. So if I look... Oof. Okay. When we were going down here, I saw a path here. There it is. This is what we were supposed to see for the achievement. I did see this path. So, it says it's to see yourself. So this is supposed to be a self-portrait. According to the achievement. It's not easy to see yourself. And it references a artist known for self-portraits. Yeah, this game, man. This game. Very curious. By the way, that was the last achievement. We got all the achievements. So, all right. I'm very curious. I don't know, man. I'm looking at some things that like what people were saying, and through visual cues and symbolism. Yeah, like a lot of people are saying what I was saying, like that there's a lot of symbolism in this game, like a lot. But I think the main issue is it doesn't give you there's no connective tissue. Like there's so much surrealism that there's too much variety. Like there's a thing like a lot of people talk about, oh, it's open for interpretation. That's fine. But the problem is when you have something that's open for interpretation, usually it's a single piece that's open for interpretation. But with this, there's so many detached pieces that it's just like, what piece do we interpret as connected to other pieces, and what pieces are their own separate thing? Like that achievement we just got there, right? It said self-portrait, right? But that self-portrait looked like a kind of mangled version of that character we saw that was staring at us in the cave, right? And is that the way we perceive ourselves? Is that the way, like, are we in the mind of that character? are we perceiving ourselves like, are we that character? Are we somebody who's interacting with that character? Are we someone who's helping that character? Like, it's interesting because we don't know who we are in this whole narrative. The only character we interact with is this other character. So seeing that portrait and having an achievement tell us it isn't at all pleasant to see oneself. Like, are these achievements just references? Should they be interpreted into the narrative? Like, it's difficult, right? I feel like I feel like there should have been some connective tissue cuz like we had this big industrial complex with the whole like pig sacrificing thing. Again, that is the you're a part of the machine, man. You know, it just grinds you up and it uses you for everything and then spits you out kind of thing, right? Like that there's that narrative. But then we saw the pigs like do like a noble sacrifice to allow us to reach the end. And it's like, okay, so now they're saying that like we can come together and reach this noble end. So it was showing both sides of that narrative, which is interesting, but how does that tie into our character's narrative? Right? Is it trying to be hopeful? Like, also, why did we defeat the adversary in the serpent? Is that what the serpent even represents? You know, what do our tools represent? Why do we have a knife, fire, and an eye? Right? Why did we remove our tongue, our ribs, our heart, and our eye? Right? Like, why are those the things that we lost? Um, like there's so many pieces that just like I said, it's just so hard to connect narratively that I'm not sure um I'm not sure if this is a narrative, if there's even like a true like narrative here. Like I feel like this is, we wanted to use some symbolism in a surreal way, but also make this very like artistic game. And I feel like by focusing on making an artistic game, it loses like the reason to do the thing. Like, it has all of the makings of like just a solid experience, except why you're doing it. I still have no idea why we did anything we did, other than we were playing a video game, right? Like, this could have just been a movie, and we could have been having the same conversation, right? There's nothing in this that really came from the interactions itself. Like, solving the puzzles didn't really add anything to the game. The idea of the body horror aspect of like knife hand or look through eye hand, like they didn't really add anything to the experience from an interactive standpoint. At least not for me. Like, I just, those interactions didn't really do anything that I wouldn't like if I had just watched that experience on like through a movie. I feel like they would have had probably the same effect. So I feel like the like the only puzzle that really like legitimately was like, oh, okay, this is an interesting interaction, was actually that last one with the paintings. Like, that one felt legitimately like, okay, this is a really cool interaction. But the knife hand was just pull out hand, chop things, click on thing. Like, that was not, that didn't really lead to any interesting interactions. Like, even when we cut the chain, like the chains and stuff. That was not, it wasn't that much. The fire we used to light two things maybe in the entire thing. It did light our path through those worms once. Um, but outside of that, it was essentially a torch. Um, and the eye thing, it said it revealed secrets, and it didn't. Not once did it really reveal anything outside of the chains we had to cut and the path when we initially got it. I kept looking around. I was like, oh, is there going to be something hidden? Is there going to be something that adds to the narrative here? Is there going to be like a secret picture or some sort of like words on the wall that's going to like maybe hint at what we're getting here? And we didn't get any of that. The hand was just like, hey, this is the chain you need to cut. Hey, this is the path you need to go. Hey, this is the numbers you need for that code. They were just for the interactions. So like they hinted at it could have been for something larger and then never used it for that. Like having hidden messages with the hand that you could have missed would, that was such a missed opportunity, because it could have been like, it could have explained or just like hinted at an explanation on like what those things represented. What did the tongue represent? What did the heart represent? Right? Because now we just guess, we just interpret this, right? Like like we had that person at the very end. Like, were they walking in or walking out? Right? We don't know, because that door was the hospital door, right? Like, were they coming in to see us, or were they walking out? Like, you know, because we don't know who was on that table, right? At the very beginning of the game, when we're in the hospital, when we're in the hospital bed, we don't know who's in the hospital bed, right? So, like, that person that we saw, that we like, we saw them as two separate people, but like one person faded out, and then the like, so it's just like, what is that show, right? Like I don't know. I think this is an excellent game from the standpoint of, I think it handles all of the stuff that, like, it plays well, the soundtrack's good, the aesthetic's good. It's not very accessible. That's like a big thing I'll mark off for it. There's a lot of people that can't, they're not going to be able to play this game because like the graphics of it are going to hurt some people's eyes. That like tilting and whirling thing is going to give people motion sickness. In that one chapter, no ability to turn off head bob. People aren't going to play it because of, or not be able to play it because of that. So there's some accessibility options that either need to be added, or people are just not going to be able to play it. But my, like I said, my biggest thing is I think this is just too artistic for its own good. I think that's the biggest thing for me. Is I'm usually pretty good about being able to figure out where they want to go with a narrative, even when it's obscure. And I just feel like this is just, it's a bunch of narratives that are like hanging on to each other by like fishing wire, essentially. Like, I don't know. I feel like there could be a dozen things that this could reference, because um let's see. I'm trying to see. Key to the bottomless pit. What a curious feeling. Enter Eclipsium. Like, yeah, I just, anything but moving forward. Yeah, I don't know. Because the thing is like, I don't want to like even take a swing at it, because I just feel like, I just feel like anything that you even interpret in this is going to have some sort of like missed thing. Like, it's like, oh, it could be this thing, but then it like misses three other things. It could be this thing, but it misses two other things, right? Like, Like it just because of the how spread out the narrative is, I just I just don't feel like there's anything that encompasses everything that this game wanted to talk about. And I think that's what's really throwing me off. Um because okay, so this is how they describe it, right? This is how they describe it. It says, "Here's what awaits you in Eclipsium: a layered story through a nightmare-fueled world that we've infused with as much emotional weight as we possibly can." I didn't get the emotional weight. The problem is emotional weight comes from attachment to things. We had nothing to get attached to. We don't know who the main character is. We don't know why they're doing anything. So that there is no emotional weight in this game. Zero. Absolutely zero emotional weight. Zero. So that is a critical failure in that department. Fantastical body horror, of course, that will hopefully make you squint your eyes a little, maybe say you, but tasteful also. Like it has body horror, right? Obviously, but I really didn't think it was that grotesque. Like the hole in the hand, the saw finger. That's basically it. Most of the other stuff was just like it's a heart, it's a rib. Like it wasn't even really that grotesque. Handcrafted location: church-like slaughterhouses. Okay, cursed forest, and at some point falling in a never-ending repeated space. Visuals have gotten to glow up. They've been honed and refined art style that defines Eclipsium. Yep. While minimizing pesky headaches. Yeah, no, people are definitely not going to be able to play it because of the art style, which is fine. Having a distinct art style is not a problem. You just have to realize that some people will not be able to play it. 20 tracks of custom written songs. Again, each one a banger. Okay, that's a little bit of a self. That's a little far. I wouldn't say like each one a banger, but it does have a good soundtrack. I don't know. That is going to do it for our playthrough of Eclipsium. If you guys are watching this over there on YouTube, maybe leave a comment. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. What you thought of the game. Tell me what your interpretation of it is. I'm not even gonna hazard a guess. To be honest, I think there's like half a dozen things you could say that this could be, and possibly all at once. So, thank you so much for watching over there on YouTube. If you haven't already, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next playthrough. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Alright, Twitch. I don't I don't know what the game's supposed to be. I'll be honest. I don't know what the game is supposed to be. It's kind of disappointing, honestly. Like, it's kind of disappointing because like with a game like that, you have